So, hi again, Val here, and this is again another video of my video series of messages from a 20-year-old to you. So, this video, the message that I want to deliver in this video, right, is about, is very relevant to relationships. At least for me, I feel like it's very relevant, and it's a very crucial make or break point to take note of when you are in a confrontation with the other party in a relationship. So by relationship, I mean not just the romantic kinds of relationship, but also basically any relationship that you have with another human being. When you're having an argument, a confrontation, or just an exchange of views, of opinions. It's this. I feel like this particular message will can benefit you and serve you in ways that will strengthen your relationships with other people. Okay, so here's how it goes. It's about coming from, like, when we converse, when we exchange opinions with another party in a relationship. It's not about, it should never be about who is right or wrong, or about making the other person, the other party, feel that they are right or wrong, or feel that we are right or wrong. Basically, that is besides. I feel like that's always besides the point if you treasure the relationship. For whichever conversation, argument, blah blah blah, right? I think one thing that I got from myself as an insight in the year that I'm 20 was, it lies in how, like I said, it's not about being right or wrong, but it's really about understanding. It's about me and the other party coming to a compromise on the space that we're in. Me and the other party not imposing me not imposing my assumptions, me not imposing any of my beliefs, my assumptions, my assertions on the other party, unless I feel that there is solid evidence for it. If not, I will always make sure that I come from whatever I say is based on my own perspective, not what is the truth, not what is the fact. Because I think we need to understand that our own perspectives, right, is not always the truth. It's not always hard and fast facts. And I know, like, as I'm saying this, right, some of you may be like, oh yeah lah, I mean, like, whatever we think is obviously not always the case, not always the truth. But honestly, when so far, like, most of the people whom I come across, whom I experience in conversations, in debates, in arguments, in carrying themselves across to other parties, right, they come from a place of basically their own perspective is everything lah. And I feel like maybe there's something about human nature that, okay, I know I keep talking about human nature in my videos. I think because because I'm a psychology student and I'm still studying psychology right now, so I guess that's why I do focus a lot on human nature as much as environmental factors. So yes, so firstly, my own experience first. I keep forgetting. So how I came to realize this message, right? Actually, the one thing that I want to talk about most is I apply this message, right, to how I am with my boyfriend in our relationship. So we whenever we fight, or actually I don't really think it's fighting, because it's not, there's tension, but it's not very like there's no aggression or anything lah, but Sometimes I feel that is, but again, that's from my perspective. Okay, so in my exchanges, or like in our heated debates, or like arguments, confrontations, when we are upset with each other, and we choose to clarify things with each other, we choose to sit down and talk about whatever is upsetting both of us, right? From my side, I always make sure to, ever since last year when I came to realize this message for myself, I always make sure that I put across my own viewpoints, my own perspectives, my own assumptions, right? Very clearly, I make it very clear that whatever I'm saying is whatever I myself am feeling, and it's all subjective. Okay, I make it very very clear to him that yeah lah, whatever I'm feeling is whatever I'm feeling. I don't know if it's what I never ever put it in such a way that I assume this is what he's trying to, this is how he's trying to make me feel, this is what he's trying to say, this is what he's trying to do to me. But I only put it across as, okay, I feel I felt hurt when you said that, I felt angry when you said that, I felt like my emotions were disregarded when you chose to do this rather than that. So basically, once I realized that, once I started to put myself across to him, in our conversations, in our arguments, in our debates, in this kind of a position, right, it actually resolves. One thing is that it puts aside a lot of tension, like a lot of unnecessary tension that could arise because of misunderstandings are rid of. Another thing is misunderstandings, like basically just by it's quite miraculous, like just by choosing to position myself to him in a sense whereby everything I feel is what I feel. I'm not saying that this is what you want to make me feel, but I'm saying that this is how I felt, and this is information for you, that's all. Once I started doing that, right, it really rids of a lot of misunderstandings. Because come to think about it, let's just compare lah. Like, okay, I did not think of this, I mean on the spot. Okay, so for example, if you and your boyfriend or you and your partner, right, somehow started arguing because of something that he did. I can't think about what it could be. Like maybe he forgot to, maybe he said like this particular sentence that made you upset. Okay, so what I would do, right, like if for example, if my boyfriend made me upset by saying this sentence that triggered me, right, in the past I will always go along the lines of like, why would you say that, like da 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 da, and I won't talk about how I feel. Like I'll approach it from the perspective that he said this sentence with intentions to hurt me. I feel hurt now, and that's all that matters, which shouldn't be the case. Like now I approach it in a different manner whereby if he's same scenario, I will tell him that, okay, you said this sentence, it made me upset, and that's all I'm telling you. I'm telling you that this sentence made me upset, and then see what he says lor. Like eventually when I approach it from this point of saying that, of telling him clearly that him saying this, him doing this certain thing made me feel this certain way, it helps him see that, oh, it helps him see the situation that's on hand clearly, and it helps both of us diffuse whatever unnecessary misunderstanding and tension that could come up because of it. Like it often comes to the point whereby the other party sees that, oh, actually whatever I did upset you this way, but that wasn't my intention in the first place, and it allows him to be able to apologize for this specific action that he did because of the unintended consequence that it incurred on me. I hope you see what I'm saying lah. So yeah, I think my message to you here is about it's a bit here and there, a bit scattered now, but I think my main point, right, is to have you see that like I said again, in any conversation, in any argument, in any debate, blah blah blah, any exchange between you and another party, right? Don't impose your assumptions on that person. Don't choose to instead put whatever you're experiencing out there, lay it out clear for the other party to see. It's a common habit for most of us to assume or to want to believe that the other party knows everything that we are feeling, knows exactly what triggered us, knows exactly what made us upset, angry, frustrated, jealous, whatever, right? But they don't. I'm telling you that most of the time the other party doesn't know specifically what they did to make you upset or make you unhappy. At least so this is under the circumstance that they love you and they're not doing things to intentionally like make you upset or not lah. But regardless, I find that this advice, like for me, up till now, I'm always practicing this specific rule that I keep for myself, be it with my boyfriend or with any other relationship that I have. Always just put myself out there, tell them specifically what I'm feeling because of what I'm experiencing because of what. And I tell you, once all the misunderstandings that are unnecessary are gone, right, it really just it just puts aside a lot of very random and just unnecessary lah, like not needed misunderstandings that cause rifts in relationships. So I think this message is more about a tip for strengthening relationships for you and other people in your life. So yes. Oh, I think my wing is getting better. Okay, so thank you for watching this video, and thank you for keeping up with my series until now. So same thing, any feedback, please let me know. Anything that came up for you during this video, also let me know. Connect with me on Instagram or Facebook or email. If you know me personally, just text me lah, okay? Or in the comments also can. So yes, thank you.